Yeah.
You ready? So, in a prokaryotic cell, you have a cell membrane still around the outside, okay? Happy so
Okay.
far? But there is no definite nucleus, okay? Instead, there's something called a nucleoid, all right? And a
Yeah.
nucleoid is not a whole, it's not a nice, neat, round football nucleus, is it? Like, do
Nucleus, nucleoid.
you
They
remember how
right.
in the other cell we had a nucleus? They do. Do you remember that was the nucleus in the other cell? Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of cell is that called? Just remind me.
That cell.
It's called a
Red blood
U.
cell.
No, no, no. There's only two types. Which of the two types is it?
Eukaryote.
Very good.
Prokaryote.
Right. Well, that's eukaryote. This is the prokaryote here. Okay. Now, the prokaryote hasn't got a nucleus, has it? What's it got instead?
Nucleoid.
Nucleoid. Can you say that?
Nucleoid.
Very good. It's also got little rings of DNA called plasmids. What are they called?
Plasmids.
Yeah,
They sound like plasma.
they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Plasma. That's very posh. Plasma. Hey, what do you think? Can you guess what these things are that's in prokaryotic cells? Can you guess what they are?
Mitochondria.
Good lad. Mitochondria.
The
Now, this
energy.
is quite disgusting. Sometimes around the outside, they have this sort of thing going on, right? Oh,
What's that?
that's a slime layer. But also, what they sometimes have,
Ew.
I'll do the slime layer in a minute. They have um, a little bit like, well, you tell me, what's at the end of a garden often?
At the end of the garden,
Yeah, what do you
a
find at the end of
henge.
a hedge or a wall? This is a cell wall, okay? So,
Cell wall.
all right, so not always, but sometimes these prokaryotes have a cell wall. What do they have, Alvin? Repeat it to me.
Prokaryote.
Yeah, but what do they have?
Cell wall.
A cell wall. And then outside that, they can have a slimy layer, like I just said, a slime layer. And that can
Ew. I
go,
hate slimy
ew.
layers.
Yeah, well, they are bacteria after all, aren't they? And this slime layer is called, wait for it, a capsule.
Capsule.
A little bit like a cap that you put on your head. It's a capsule, right? So a
Capsule.
capsule goes all the way around and that's sort of slimy. Yeah.
Capsule.
So
Slime.
read through for me these four labels. What are they?
Capsule slime.
Yeah, but
Plasmids. Nucleoid. Cell wall. And
brilliant. No,
prokaryote.
no, 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 no. They're the four labels. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what type of cell is this?
Prokaryote.
Right. Now give me some labels for a eukaryote. What do you find in a eukaryote?
Nucleus. Ribosomes.
Oh,
Mitochondria.
you are the cleverest little boy in the world, I swear to God. How old are you again?
6.
You're so clever. Right, here we go. They also have one of these sometimes. This is just one I'm drawing here, but
What?
it's a
Is it a
nice big,
bacon?
it's like a little tail, isn't it? No, it's not a bacon. It's like, yeah, prokaryotes have a bit of bacon sticking out of their bum. I mean, seriously. Um, so these prokaryotic cells sometimes have one of these. That's called a flagellum.
Flagellum.
Yeah, if it's got two, it's called flagella. They also, and
Flagellium.
this sounds a little bit like a rude word, they sometimes have these things, and these things are called, what does that say?
Pilly.
Hilly. Sit back, Alf.
The pilly looks bad. cheerleaders.
Pili sounds like a rude word, doesn't it? So they have sometimes pili. Now those pili are like
Wavy stuff.
little wavy hairs that help the bacteria move around, you see.
So
And
like a cheerleader.
a bit like a cheerleader waving things. Yeah, lots of cheerleaders. The flagellum is obviously a bit bigger, but again, that helps it to move around. It's got a slime layer. This plasmid and the nucleoid, these plasmids is like rings, aren't they? They're like little circular rings. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the nucleoid is just like a big squiggle, but both of these are in the place of something in the eukaryote. Now, for 10 out of 10, can you tell me what the nucleoid and the plasmids are in a eukaryote? In a eukaryote, what do they have instead of a nucleoid and plasmids? Any idea? I can only see
Okay.
your eyes, Avi.
They have ribosomes.
No, listen. In the prokaryote, yeah,
Yeah.
there's something that prokaryotes don't have. And instead, they have these nucleoids, right? And plasmids. What is it that prokaryotes don't have?
They don't have nucleus.
They don't have a nucleus. Absolutely. And that is the difference between a
Humans
prokaryote.
and bacteria.
Ooh, I see what you're saying, human cells and bacteria. I see what you're saying, but don't confuse it because do you remember last time I talked to you about the fact that we had cells, then tissues, then organs? Do you remember?
Yeah. And then love hearts.
And well, love hearts was the organs, then organ systems, yeah,
Yeah.
and then organism.
Organoid.
Not organoid, organism. And we
Ah.
said that we are like an organism, aren't we? Yeah. And we said organ systems is like the blood system. Organs is like your heart, tissue is like heart tissue, and cells are like heart cells. So,
So like cut heart.
yeah, if you cut it up smaller. Anyway, have you had enough for tonight?
Yeah.
You are a superstar. You're doing really well.
By the
We've
way,
only had
what
two
was
lessons.
my percent? 9 out of 10? 10 out of 10?
Oh, I think you get 10 out of 10, Alvin. You've been brilliant tonight.
Yay!
Let me just bear with me 1 second. So, who's the cleverest little boy in the world? Good night. See ya. Bye. Is that peace out? Give me peace out.